this, baby.
Let's go.
You see
Let's
this,
go,
baby?
Tampa
All
Bay.
day.
Woo! Tampa Bay, let's go.
We are the Fifth Stringers.
Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
What's up, everybody? The Fifth Stringers coming at you for the second week leading up to the Super Bowl. The biggest news we have this week is, of course, the Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff trade. That is good for the Lions receiving Jared Goff, of course, plus a 2021 third-round draft pick, a 2022 first-round draft pick, and a 2023 first-round draft pick. And then the Rams, of course, receive Matthew Stafford. Just want to start the show off, seeing what you guys think about that, and then I'll give you my take. And you can start, John.
Honestly, that's a terrible trade for both sides. Jared Goff brought them to a Super Bowl, won a playoff game just this year with a broken thumb. And not only that, he's not that bad and he's young. Okay, so confused why the Rams wanted to ship him. Secondly, for Stafford, he has Cooper Kupp, he has Robert Woods, Tyler Higbee. Running back, a little shaky. I just don't think they have the receiving core to make Matthew Stafford look great.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked to see him go to somebody a little bit more exciting, so a little bit more upside. But for Stafford and for Goff, I think it's a terrible, terrible trade.
I don't like this trade either because Jared Goff is a good quarterback. He's young. He brought him to a Super Bowl. He is. I think he's really good. And Matthew Stafford is older. I thought Matthew Stafford was going to go somewhere else also, but I actually think this is really good for the Lions, though. We'll see how Jared Goff plays in that system with the Lions, but I actually like the Lions with Jared Goff because I like Jared Goff as a quarterback. So, but I don't know how the Rams are going to be next year with Stafford. We're just going to have to see.
I think it's a terrible trade. Obviously, the Lions make out way better than... Well, I guess from the outside, the Lions make out better than the Rams, because if the Rams are willing to give up that much to get Matthew Stafford, then they must feel like he's the missing piece to actually win that Super Bowl. Like Goff got him to one and won an additional playoff game with a broken thumb, but I'm guessing that their thought process is Stafford's the one that's going to push him over the top and actually win that Super Bowl if they go back. I think Matthew Stafford is a good quarterback, but I would never, if I were in GM shoes, which obviously we're not, I would never give up that kind of draft capital for a quarterback that's already been in the league as long as Stafford and hasn't really done a whole lot. And of course, all of that's not completely on him. When's the last time he's really had like a dangerous receiving core?
Since Calvin Johnson.
I want to add on to what we just talked about, though.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this trade was really random to me. And what is the goal of football? You're trying to create the most competitive team on the football field to win football games and bring excitement to fans. And I don't know.
And part of playing football is being smart.
How did we forget to bring that up when we were first starting off talking about the news topics? That was an interesting interview, to say the least. I can't imagine Eagles fans are bursting with confidence right now. Who you guys got for offensive and defensive player of the year? You can go ahead and go first, Pat.
Offensive player of the year?
Yeah.
In general?
Yeah, do you want to go next?
I mean, it's Tom Brady.
Oh,
Go ahead, Justin.
this guy. Not Aaron Rodgers. I know I
agree.
talked about him in the video with our picks for the championship weekend, but even though they lost that game, my opinion doesn't change. Just to bring up a few stats from the regular season this past season, he's had 372 completions out of 526 attempts. His completion percentage is 70.7, which, if I'm correct, is one of the highest in the league, if not the highest. He threw for a total of 4,299 yards, 48 touchdowns, and most importantly, only 5 interceptions all year long. That is impressive, especially for somebody that's been doing it as long as he has. That is impressive.
Yeah, everything you just said, I got Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron, even outside of the stats, you could just tell he was on a different level than anybody else. The only other quarterback this year, obviously, you'd have to put Mahomes. I wasn't that impressed with Mahomes, but
Yeah, not to cut you off. I know Mahomes is known for a lot of that, like escaping when he needs to and making things look magical, but he looked better than Mahomes at Mahomes' own game. Like,
yeah,
of course, he's not running, probably not as often, but he looked quick for a 37-year-old.
there was a play. He got Devontae Adams to motion, and then Devontae sprints down the motion the opposite way.
Against the Rams.
Yeah, against the Rams, and Aaron Rodgers, when Jalen Ramsey was on him, Aaron Rodgers threw it. I mean, he threw it like a baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing came out quick and just on target. I think it's Aaron hands down.
Right.
This was a hard one for me because I had two players of mine. Number one was Patrick Mahomes. Number two was Aaron Rodgers. So it was hard for me to pick. But I'm rolling with Aaron Rodgers. I agree with you guys. Aaron Rodgers is a bad somebody. And let me tell you, he's been a great quarterback in this league for a long time. And he's taken the Packers to a 13-3 record this past year, got them to the NFC Championship. The only thing that I had a question mark with Aaron Rodgers is that earlier game where the Packers played the Buccaneers and they got blown out like 38-10 or something like that in Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
So that kind of wanted me to give a nod to Patrick Mahomes. But the way that Rodgers, I feel like, played in the NFC.
Hey, what?
The way that Aaron Rodgers played in the NFC Championship game, and he could have played way better.
Mahomes had like 3 good games this year. That's it. I'm sleeping on Mahomes, guys. I'm sorry.
But at the end of the day, he's getting, he's winning. At the end of the day, he's winning. And I got to give credit when credit is due. So it was a tough one. It was between them two. But I got to give it to Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers is.
All right. So we're all in agreement that it's Aaron Rodgers.
I think Aaron will be the cover athlete for Madden this year. As we move on to the Defensive Player of the Year, I think TJ Watt would have a real shot on the cover. I really do. I think TJ Watt is my Defensive Player of the Year. That man's unstoppable. Even when Bud Dupree got hurt, I mean, he was still he just runs right through people. He's getting on his brother's level. I think he could be on that Mount Rushmore of Steelers linebackers, along with Jack Ham and people like Lamar Woodley and Joey Porter and all the guys that came before him.
Yeah, it's a shame we're not doing too much debating.
I know.
I agree.
Well, we gotta wait for Pat's part.
Yeah, we do. I don't care what people say. Yeah, Aaron Donald is definitely a top defender, but TJ Watt does more than just attack the line and attack the quarterback. Yeah. He was a key piece in slowing down Lamar and Derrick Henry this year.
Mm-hmm. And Deshaun Watson.
Yes. He doesn't just go after the quarterback. He is great at setting the edge and containing. During that Titans game, Watt was in the backfield within fractions of a second.
Yeah, that was my thing. I was like, well, TJ's good, but Derrick Henry's Derrick Henry, and TJ literally just like
At one point, Derrick Henry kind of looked like he was afraid to get hit.
yeah,
by
he
TJ
was kind
Watt.
of going into like
Yeah, he drops into coverage way more than obviously a defensive lineman would, a normal defensive lineman. So just think of that as opportunities to rush the quarterback or stop the run that are being taken away from him.
So I'm just gonna give kind of a list of a few players I was looking at.
Can I take a guess?
Sure, go ahead.
Is it Carlton Davis?
It is not Carlton Davis. Don't even get me started on him. We talked about him in the last video that we did, but no, definitely not. I can't ignore what Myles Garrett has done for the Browns. I can't ignore. I can't ignore what Forrest Buckner has done for the Indianapolis Colts. Great defensive tackle right there. T.J. Watt from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Donald.
We're talking about defense player of the year. We're not talking about all team. We're not talking about Pro Bowl. We're talking about who is the best player on defense.
I'm gonna have to roll with T.J. Watt from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Sounds good. So let's shift over from general offensive and defensive players of the year and talk about who we have for rookie of the year. So I got Justin Herbert. The man's been amazing. He had a 66.6 completion percentage, and just to put that into perspective, Tom Brady had 65 on the season, and like I said earlier, Aaron Rodgers had 70. And on top of that, Justin Herbert had 31 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. So that's my main reason why I picked him as my rookie of the year.
I also had him. I had him from the get-go. Before the season even started, I was like, this kid's 6'6". And I honestly, I thought the Patriots should have went after him. I thought he would have been a great fit with Bill Belichick. But the game when he went in for Tyrod Taylor against the Chiefs and nearly beat the Chiefs, I was validated. I was like, oh, this kid's for real. I mean, this kid's legit. I really think he can honestly be like one of the top quarterbacks in the league.
As he's shown this year, he's already well on his way.
It's got to go Justin Herbert. This man balled out. This man threw all over the field. He's tall. He's athletic. He's strong. He can run it. He can throw the deep ball. This man can launch the football like with some of the top quarterbacks in the NFL, if not better. Like he's
Justin. I don't know if you can put a counting sound in there, but in the past 7 minutes,
the ball.
I'm gonna put an over and under and say he is over 18 times saying the word ball.
I do want to give an honorable mention. More often than not, it goes to an offensive player. But Chase Young lived up to his second overall pick.
He reminds me of Joey Bosa mixed with a little bit of like Ezekiel Ansah. He's just got like a good he's quick. He's also smart. He's got a good base. He can tackle. Usually defensive ends don't come out of college doing that.
Simply put, he is a grown bleep man. He is.
He got his wish though. He said he wanted Tom Brady.
He did.
Not Tom Brady.
Playoffs. He said the first game of the playoffs. He said, that he wants some Tom Brady, and that's respectable. I think he just wants to play with the greats, and he wants to play against Tom Brady. And it was a great challenge for the Redskins, and that was actually a tough game because
Washington football team.
Yep, the Washington football team. They play good football. But what I will say is Chase Young is great. But I'm going to go in a different direction on Defensive Player of the Year on the rookies.
Oh, you're changing it up.
Yeah, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I know this guy's stats don't compare to as much as Chase Young because Chase Young is a beast. I'm I'm going with Antoine Winfield Jr., defensive back for Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
This guy.
This
I
man-
knew he'd find a way to slip a little Buccaneer action in there.
I wanted to say Levante David, defensive player of the year for the Buccaneers, because he's just a beast. Coming in to a talented Tampa Bay Bucs team, and with Tom Brady coming to Tampa and with lots of expectations on the line this year, this man is a rookie. He was 5'9", small safety. And this man just steps up to the plate, and he made a game-saving play against the New York Giants to win the game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Giants earlier on in the year. This man is just always playing good defense back there, and he's always talking, communicating to the defense, and he's just meant so much to that defense as a rookie. It's ridiculous.
That's valid, I guess. I forgot my mic was muted. Yeah, that's valid. I'm glad.
They punch you again, Pat.
I'm glad you had the facts to back it up. And quite frankly, I haven't really seen him play much, so I can't debate it.
Offensive rookie of the year. This is just my long shot, dream shot pick. It would be Chase Claypool. Didn't play great in the first few games of the season because he didn't play at all, really. But Chase Claypool he was on the path. This man had like 2 touchdowns a game. I give him 2 or 3 years. He might be one of the top receivers in the league, period.
He is a beast.
He's got the great combo of size and strength. And let me tell you, I called that pick. I turned on my TV one day. I said, that's the guy I want. I say, running the combine. I'm like, this guy looks pretty solid. And they're like, he's 6'4". I'm like, we don't need a receiver, but I want that guy.
Outside of Justin Herbert, because he was our overall rookie of the year, I would pick Jonathan Taylor as my offensive rookie of the year. This guy was like a little bulldozer. He's running through everybody, and I don't think I ever saw him once fall backwards when he was being tackled. Everything was another yard or two falling forward, and those can be crucial difference makers in every game. I was going to say big games, but really every game.
A player I really like, Jefferson for the Vikings.
All right, the Super Bowl picks. I think Tom Brady wants this Super Bowl more than anything right now. This would solidify his career. He would, if he wins this Super Bowl, he's the GOAT. It's done. Even if Patrick Mahomes wins 10 Super Bowls, the GOAT conversation is over. My Super Bowl score, I'm going to say Buccaneers 34-30. Super Bowl MVP, I'm going to take Tom Brady. I love Tom Brady getting his 7th Super Bowl ring. I love it.
Would you be saying that, though? Or are you still playing for the Patriots?
I didn't want to hear Patriots fans. Okay. Now, this can be my argument if Tom Brady gets a 7th. If somebody's like, well, Tom Brady now has more than your franchise, I'll be like, so are you a bandwagon Brady fan? Now I have an argument. If the Patriots straight up got 7 Super Bowls, I wouldn't be able to say anything. I can respect Tom Brady as the man, because Bucs fans aren't going to be in my face talking about, well, Brady has 7 rings, because guess what? Y'all only got the one for Tom Brady. Patriots fans can't say anything. So
Patriots fans are just as salty as we are right now. So
y'all miss the playoffs.
Yeah, this is a tough
Patriots fans. Yeah, Patriots fans.
Yeah. Patriots fans.
Yeah.
And this might not...
I'm looking at you, boy. I release you.
I still really don't want Brady to win a 7th.
And I don't want Antonio Brown.
I was just about to say that. I don't want him to have his...
You can pick and choose.
His little freebie ring that he got out of the claw machine of Tom Brady. Yes, I am a salty Steelers fan, for anybody that thinks that. I'd much rather see Le'Veon Bell get one. My final score for the game, I'm going to go with Bucks 31, Chiefs 28. Go ahead, Pat.
This could be the last time you ever talk about Tom Brady playing in a game.
First game of the year, they got beat by the Saints pretty bad. They made a lot of mistakes. And then, Bucks had some ups and downs throughout the season. And then when the playoffs rolled around, they were 11-5. I was waiting for them to play the Saints because they got crushed by the Saints twice this year. And I was waiting for them to play the Saints. I was like, let them play the Saints. Let them get that opportunity at some revenge. And they did. They played some great football against the Saints. I said it. I said they were going to win. I made some big calls those weeks. I was like, Bucks are going to take this game. They're going to take this game. And now we got the Super Bowl. They're going to play the Chiefs. Chiefs got a high-powered offense. But guess what? The Chiefs are coming to Tampa Bay. Guess what?
I'm going to need you to go ahead with your order because I think I know where you're going. Do we have a hat trick, Patrick? Are we 3 for 3? Are we going all in on the Buccaneers?
I'm taking the Kansas. It's like, nah.
Come on, man. Don't know. Nobody believes that even for a second.
I'm just kidding. But this game's going to be a good one. I'm actually kind of nervous because
Why? You're a Patriots fan.
But I'm also a Tom Brady fan.
So in your heart, who do you think's going to win?
I'm rolling with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Let's go, baby!
I'm with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
See this, baby? Let's go! Let's go, Tampa Bay! Woo! Tampa Bay, let's go!
Oh, Pat, you're embarrassing yourself, man. Stop.
I'm rolling with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So, I feel a little bit better now that Pat picked the Bucks because I was honestly going to walk back on my pick and I was going to say,
guess what?
I really feel like the Chiefs will get it, but no, I really do feel like Tom Brady.
Look,
I really feel like Tom Brady will win this.
Like I say, the defense is going to show up. I'm taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They are going to win this game, 31-17.
You got him shutting the Chiefs down.
Remember I said Tyreek Hill will get that one touchdown. It'll be a 70-yard.
I think the Buccaneers are going to show up, man. I think they're going to show up.
This is just a PSA for anybody out there who thinks they have some chops at Madden 21. Justin will edit my username. Maybe right here or right there. If you want to add me and see what you got versus me, I'm pretty good. I'm better than Patrick for sure. Because Patrick doesn't even have the game. You don't even have the game.
Yeah, hold on. Make sure when you send Jon a request, put a message in there and let him know that you saw this part of the video and that's who you are. And why he's getting the friend request.
Yeah,
so
okay.
It's not
my
random.
My turn. If anybody wants to play me in Madden 2K FIFA, hit me up.
You mean 2 years ago, Madden? FIFA from 2 years ago.
By the way, I don't have the new Madden. Okay, I don't.
I wouldn't even worry about it. Trash.
Hey, it don't matter. We can get on the sticks. You know what it is.
Hey, I'm gonna see you right now. I'm turning my system on right now. Let's go.
I don't duck and dodge nobody.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Good evening, Jane. This is Jon from out here in the weather right now. I am actually inside. The weather is a slight 28 degrees. The snow is falling and the rain is coming down. I'm sorry, but I am going to go make a snow angel right as we speak. Thank you for listening.
I was going to take this out, but I might leave it in there now. Wait, what?
All right, guys. You know what time it is. It's almost time to go to bed. We got to get some sleep. You guys got to get some sleep. Until next time, we are.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. See you next week.